Welcome, everybody. We are getting back on schedule here. Welcome, Astrobate. Thank you for the quote bot. What's up, man? What's up, people? We are back. Don't forget about me. Just because I'm playing in the real chess world doesn't mean we're going to forget about streaming. Alright, let's get some rapid challenges out there. Guys, 2-hour stream today. I've got a really busy schedule, so I can't stream till 1:30, just till 1. A little bit of a late start, kind of a hectic weekend here, but we're getting back to the normal schedule, so don't worry. Still backed up with the scheduling. Got some stuff I put off until I had to make up for while I wasn't working last week, basically. All right, let's do a puzzle or something. Your turn. This looks like a Grobe. The queen is trapped. Grobe. Grobe this. Oh no. Check. How do you trap the queen on a5? That looks kind of difficult to do, actually. So it's not that. How do you trap a queen here? Knight c5, queen b5 check. So it has to be rook b8. But that doesn't work, does it? This is weird. So knight c5, he gets away with queen b5 check, followed by queen a5. If you play rook b8, he's getting away with queen c6. So I don't see how you stop both of those things from happening. It could be something really weird like c6, and he would just get away directly. I hate puzzles. Alright. Anyway, what's up? I think everyone forgot about me. Appreciate it. View the solution. Nope. So, what's up, Astrobate? How was your simul game yesterday? You played e6. I don't remember what happened after that, but you're not supposed to play e6 there. Okay, knight c5, queen b5 check. Bishop d7, queen a5. Rook b8, queen c6. Bishop c5, queen a4. I don't get it. I mean, he's like getting away no matter what you do here. It's really strange. Unless you could play, no. Unless you could play, what could you play? c6. There is one possible way, right? Okay, so knight c5, queen b5, check. Knight c5, queen b5 check, c6. Covering a5. That's the answer. Knight c5, queen b5 check, c6. Queen takes c6 check, bishop d7, and his queen is trapped. That wasn't that hard. This is the point. You have c6. Yes. Oh, I'm so smart. God, we got one right. Puzzle rating. Oh, my puzzle rating will not change. Note. Note that puzzles are not a competition. Dude, what did they, like, get sued by someone or something? Why do they have to make a disclaimer that puzzles are not a competition? It's weird. Puzzles are not a competition. You do have a game later in the day. Welcome, friends. We're taking challenges 7+5 or longer, casual, rapid chess. I don't like playing puzzles. Just did this to wake up. Been awake for a while actually, but I wanted to lay down and have a nap. All right, boom. All right, whatever. Waiting for challenges in casual, rapid. Who is Kazuki Ishiguro? Kazuo. Casual Ishiguro. Shaki. 2201. Nice, easy opponent for the first game, huh? I love the Caro-Kann, but the Caro-Kann doesn't like me. You know, something I was wondering about, like, last week? What happens if you play, like, here? You know, like, what's White gonna do? Knight c3? And then we have, like, a hybrid. Caro-Kann, Aliekin. Wait, I thought it was Weird Wednesday. Oh, Wednesdays I host a stream where I try to play, like, unusual openings. But this is just jumped in my head because I had been meaning to try this just for fun. No one plays the Aliekin Caro-Kann hybrid, right? The dog is walking you. Yeah, exactly. G8. No. Oh, got me. Knight on b6 sucks anyway, so we'll go here. Not that this is great, but it's better than b6, probably. My friend Zoltan Varga would like this, probably. He loves playing the Aliekin's defense. Weird versions of it with, like, c6 and stuff. So this would be right up his alley. My headache is finally gone. I had a really bad headache last night. I took a Algaflex this morning and it's cured. Getting back to normal. Pawn takes pawn. The Shaki's an aggressive player and he probably doesn't really like boring chess, but pawn takes pawn might be the best move there. I salute you for not preferring to play boring chess. Okay, bishop g4, queen b3. That's interesting. Speaking of trapping queens, Sure if I should be in a hurry to play like bishop g4 actually. My b7 pawn is kind of weak, although I guess I could just play queen c8. Yeah, that's weird. Weird. Maybe bishop g4 isn't that great. What about pawn takes pawn? Pawn takes pawn, knight takes pawn, queen d4, knight takes f7. Yeah, we definitely don't want to bring that knight there. g6 is another possibility. We just did the queen trap problem. Masturbate. I don't think there's too much mushroom collecting going on these days. You know, when I went to Romania like a month ago or whatever, there was like nobody selling mushrooms. Normally like there's tons of people illegally like selling mushrooms on the side of the road. You can tell there's like a global drought when there's no one selling mushrooms on the side of the road. Mushrooms are dependent upon moisture. Global droughts, not good for mushrooms. European 500 years or something, the worst drought in the last 500 years. There's all kinds of like rhino skeletons washing up in European lakes and stuff. How freaky is that? In Las Vegas, you just get like, you know, people that were murdered by mafia hitmen. Here we get like rhino skeletons. It's a little different culture in Europe than in the United States. All right. Never seen him take this much time on a move, I don't think. Pawn takes. The Lord of the Rings. The ring wraiths are coming. Astrobate. Yeah, he took with the pawn. What are you doing? I was just kidding about pawn takes. Alright. We're just kidding about that, but maybe it's not so bad. It was a joke. Okay. It was just a joke. He plays f5. Wait, plays f5 twice. Ensemble chess. Part of the ensemble. Bob's Ensemble, provided by Men's Warehouse. What is this structure? God. Knight d7, knight c5, knight e6. I mean, The problem is I've got to get all these pieces into the game. Like, who goes first, and what's the first priority here? Knight d7, knight e6, just move the same piece like 100 times, or should we be more... be a little bit more democratic about this? F4, F5. Hey, that's a good idea. That's illegal. But notice the knight on c7 is actually... it actually has a good future from this type of position, since I haven't played e6. Hugo... what? Hugo first. There it is. F4, F5. Yeah, black's okay here. Knight c5 forces an ending where white has more space, but black has a very solid position. I don't really know what else to do. Hugo boss. Gift a sub now to be number 1. He found that move. Yes. Knight e6, bishop e3, castle's queenside check, king e2, knight d4 check. What about b4? Is it a good move or an overextension? I was strongly tempted to play a5. Exhibiting signs of dimension. He's never dimension. He's never played this slow. Wow. But he's maybe learning to use his time. I don't have to play castle's queenside. I could play rook d8 check. Just omit that. Exhibiting signs of... he did it. He didn't have to. C4. Uh-oh. C4 is a trap. Is C4 a trap? Wow, really? Rook takes what? Knight a3? Really? Bishop b3? Whoa. Master, that doesn't work. Why can't I take this? Yummy. Alright. Just straight up developed piece. Alright. And now. Yeah. Yeah. His pieces. That's an open file. Thank you many times for your generosity. Oof. The oof gun cometh. That's a good move. Staying alive. Pac-Mania. He likes moving fast when the time comes. Fast mover. Okay, has anyone ever played this opening? It's interesting. What? Now that's crazy, right? Masters database, 0 games. Sludgy defense. It's a totally reasonable move. And it's funny that no one would do it. I guess Karo Khan players and Aliakin's defense players just, they don't see eye to eye. Anyways. Alright, we've invented a new opening. Not really. I mean, if you look in the opening explorer on lichess, there's probably billions of games. That's funny though. The disconnect, right? The disconnect is weird. Like 23,000, 24,000 games on lichess and 0 master games. Disconnect. Why play this stupid opening, right? In real chess. That's the question. Alright, anyways. Let's see. He was better until move 8, and he took with the G pawn. Yeah, I mean it's a little bit loose. James Mason, Principles of Chess and Theory and Practice. So we're getting, Astrobit, you're getting back in like the 1800s there. hear that? Monday morning Budapest ambulances. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a little early to resign there, but black is better. Apparently my move 96 is a mistake. But why? Is there b4? No. Well, b4 is a move, but your move is fine. It was your next move that's a double question mark. On castle's queen side. Okay, so this is the big blunder. King e2. Going into check. Yeah, I thought about king c1 actually. Yeah, you made this move quickly too. You played king e2 almost instantly. But that turns out to be a really big mistake. Alright. Well, that's it, guys. I'll see you later. Thanks for joining me. The stream's over. No, just kidding. Yeah, I'm warmed up from my tournament last week, so I'm playing better. It'll wear off soon, and I'll start playing badly again. Let's get some challenges and some rapid chess games here. Rainbringer. Rainmaker. Okay, Heroku and Sumaher just appeared. Canceled your challenge, but it's still there. Don't understand. I never saw any challenges until now. You know how weird lichess is, with the challenges like disappearing and coming back. Never know. Oh. Alright. Technically I should take Sumaher's challenge first, but whatever. Okay, so Sicilian. Hiroku, the hero. Hero caller. Calling center. I'm still just like kind of, wow, you played that before against me. Don't play that. It's just not a good variation. It's not even a variation. Like, I don't understand why people do knight takes c6 here at all. It's just not a good move. Like, don't do that. Lazy. What's the point of knight takes c6? Like, you don't want to calculate and just do the first thing you can think of? An ensemble. We had something like this prior offense. Richard Pryor. Priorly. A priori. Queen a5 chess. Rook b8, bishop d4. There was something like that. Knight f6 would be my first guess. Then White has e5 here. I can't remember what I played. Was it knight f6, e5? If d6 is okay. I mean, d6 is solid. Probably my most solid option. Controlling the e5 square. You got your title from yesterday? Oh. Are you serious? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Yeah. Thanks, man. I'm still not fully functioning. Thanks. Hey, man. It is not your internet. I had this really annoying situation with the house, the building that I live in. There's a bunch of apartments that are uninhabited and like being renovated, but for some reason, I don't understand why. All of them like they renovate it like one day a week for like the last 4 years or something. I mean, I don't understand why you would like buy an apartment and take forever to like renovate them. Because what's the point in like, what are you gonna do? Just let it sit there for 4 years while you're renovating it when you could be like renting it and earning money. But anyway, like they just like it's been going on forever. Like every Monday, the third week of the month, like they make a lot of noise, like fixing. It's just super annoying. Like, why don't you just get it over with and freaking do it? If you're gonna like disturb people, then like try to keep it to like a 6 month period or something. Do they have to like let it go on for like 5 years? It's funny because there's like a number of different apartments. They're not even connected, and they're all the same. Like, they just fix it every third Monday. All right, I guess I shouldn't complain. They're fixing the building, in a sense. I just like complaining about stuff. It's fun. Okay, so G4 is just crazy. White's lost his marbles completely. Marble. There is a shortage of marbles. This queen is conveniently placed. Conveniently placed on the 5th rank. Yeah, the thing is, like in Hungary, like it's not like the United States where you have to pay property taxes every year on something that you own. Like in the U.S., it's a disaster. If you own property, like you can't like just let it sit there. You're paying like income taxes, not income taxes. I mean property taxes on property that you own. In Hungary, you pay like a set fee when you buy something, and then like it just sits there. You can just let it sit there. They don't collect property taxes on a yearly basis. So people just like they own property, they just let it like rot. It's very weird. You just let it sit there and rot for like 10 years and it doesn't matter because you don't have to pay like yearly property taxes on it. It's a totally different system than in the US. But in a way it's better. I mean, I think property taxes destroy especially like senior citizens and stuff in the US at least. They're talking about like some states are talking about doing away with property taxes for seniors who are like over 65, which seems really like a good idea. Let old people like go broke because they like can't afford to pay their property taxes. It's pretty brutal, man. You're like 65, and you have to like sell your home because you don't work anymore and you don't have enough like pension or something. You have to like sell your home and be homeless when you're like old to afford to pay for your property taxes. That's not right. All right, he's hanging in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Black is better structurally. The dragon skeleton. Property taxes are pretty high in the United States, depending on where you live. Like some states are more than others. Some towns are more than others. But it's really bad for like old people. There's no way you should have to like be homeless when you're like retirement age because you can't afford to pay for your property taxes. You already like bought your home and you like can't afford to keep it. That's why I had to sell our house in America. Couldn't afford to pay property taxes every year. I've been kicked out. Priced out. Priced out of the United States, basically. The system here makes sense, where you pay just when you buy something, percentage, like 1%, I don't know. But I mean, already, like, Americans pay a huge amount of money for income tax. I think that's enough. You should be punished for owning a home. You pay state and federal income tax, and then you have to pay property taxes on top of that, plus sales taxes. I can't believe the Boston Tea Party was the reason why the United States left the United Kingdom, or whatever you want to call it, paying mob taxes. Too much taxes. I can't afford to live in the United States. It's hopeless. You gotta be like a millionaire. Middle class is gone, man. You're either a millionaire or you're like destitute. Estimate you have to pay what do you call it? Money to the mob every month or something in Vegas. He just hung a pawn. Bishop h6. Am I getting mated with like knight h5? No. I was thinking this morning, and it was funny. I was thinking how I've been literally priced out of all the places where I used to live when I was younger. I could never live in those places anymore. It's really sick. I lived in Back Bay, Boston. It's unbelievable. All right. Let's go. Dude, he's lost it. Alright, another one bites the dust. We got Sumihara up next, 10 plus 5. I'm taking challenges, rapid chess if you'd like to play. 7 plus 5 is the fastest time control. I've got an hour and more, about 70 minutes. I've got a lot of work to do today, so I've got to leave in about 70. Texas. Yeah, that's crazy. The back bayou. How's the property taxes in Vegas, Asterbait? You're just renting, right? Rent to own. I normally don't play this. Actually, why didn't I play e4 here? I'm autopilot. Now I'm going to let him transpose to a Queen's Gambit declined with d5. Karpov Korchnoi. We were joking yesterday. Korchnoi's waiting in hell for Karpov. I decided to play e3. This is... I don't know what you call it, actually. It's just like a Queen's Gambit, kind of. Ask me, what's that? 700 every quarter? Quarterly. The quarterly report. So it's a semi-Tarash. Now, they're doing roof repairs and renovating an apartment at the same time. I don't know which that is. You have no viewers. 9 viewers? Really? Wow. 10. People don't love me anymore. Alright. I am not happy with this noise. Very noise sensitive being a chess player. You know, you get used to like playing in tournament competitions where noise is basically not permitted. And then you know, you're like spoiled. I mean, I'm spoiled. I just played a 9-round FIDE rated GM norm tournament where, you know, you're not allowed to talk in the room. Then I have like roof construction while I'm trying to play chess. I mean, you know, we should be able to tune it out, but still, it's easy to be like annoyed by it. Ask me, what do you have to pay 700 every quarter for? What's that? Is that the Mafia payoff amount? So he's got d4, equalizing. What am I supposed to do about that? There's nothing to be done about it. I mean, it's there. I have bishop b5, d4 immediately. What would Portish do? I'm trying to think of people who like to play the white side of the semi-Tarash. The only person I can think of is Portish. Knight b5 is like too slow, isn't it? Can I play? Yes. Uh-huh. $2,800 a year for property tax. Ouch. And that's on top of, like, you know, normal stuff. I mean, it's like you're being punished for being a homeowner. I mean, it's not like you're like an investment company that's like making money off your property, dude. It's like ridiculous. Should normal homeowners be punished for just owning their own home? I think it's wrong. Maybe there should be like taxes for investment properties. It's ridiculous. How dare you own your own home? Pay the government. I mean, you're already like paying your income taxes and stuff. It's ridiculous. The United States sucks, man. I don't want to live over there. It's just unaffordable. Way better to live in Europe. I mean, even though we've got like a killer drought, massive war, a lot of problems, I'm still like happy to be here. The United States is massively overrated. Did you guys see in the newspaper how or in the news some Dutch Marines got shot at a Hampton Inn in like Indianapolis? I mean, they probably got in a fight with somebody, but still. See, they're used to like going out partying and not getting shot in Europe. That's the problem. Nope. In the UK, it's like knife crime. Probably in Holland, it's like safe, you know. People just like brawl at worst. But in the United States, they just shoot you. Welcome to the United States, dude. Alright. Yeah. It's sad. I'm just sad. I've been effectively kicked out of the United States. But it's for the best. I do get homesick, though. Yeah, they're used to going out and not getting shot. I mean, you got to get used to the way of life in the U.S. now. I'm sure they wanted to start some trouble, or they were just drunk or whatever, but yeah, you should be able to go out, get drunk without getting shot, probably. Anyways, What's up, guys? What's up? We got an hour. I'll be able to play 3 or 4 rapid games. If you'd like to play, please challenge me. Knight to e4 has been called. Oh, okay. That's a very aggressive thing to play. Not very nice. I'm friendly. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Attacking the F2 square for 3 times. Well, that's not very friendly. I've got roof construction. Man, this winter it could be major. I might have to, like, I don't know, I might have to move out of my office. We'll see. I've got to get my roof fixed. Speaking of roof construction. Threatening mate in 1. No shortage of aggression here. Actually, you know, Sumaher, what was the time control? 10 plus 5, okay. So G3, you could sack 2 pieces for perpetual check. Or we could just let you sack 1 and defend, like how. Does look a little tricky. I think I have to play F4 or H3 here. Not a huge fan of H3. It feels not very constructive. I mean, F4 expands the power of this rook, increases the scope of the rook. It has some positive aspects, whereas like H3 just like weakens my position really much on the positive side. But I think this is a common theme in this semi-Tarash. Black will often get some attacking chances on the king side, but you know, he went really psycho on me. I mean, he gets in D4, which basically you're like equalizing. And then he goes here. I mean, you know, you could just like play a normal game where you're trading queens. I would think, like, just develop your pieces with something like bishop f5, right? But queen h4 is like almost kind of greedy. He's not satisfied with equalizing. I'm not sure if he deserves to be like better. Does he? Really? Wow, this is an interesting move too. Wow. I'm really close to being in trouble. I mean, I guess. So queen h4 is just a really strong move. It's like a tempo. Another tempo. I've got no threats. I mean, he has bishop takes f4. Bishop takes f4 is brutal. What am I going to do about that? This is unbelievable. I'm like on the verge of lost. Not even sure what I did wrong. Or if I even did anything wrong. Doesn't seem... Just doesn't seem fair. I tell you. Literally don't understand what I did wrong. I mean, I didn't waste any time. It looks like I'm almost lost. What am I supposed to play here? It's crazy. Literally like lost. What did I do wrong? It's just not fair, I tell you. Answer me. Why do I deserve to have a lost position? I don't think I like even made any mistakes. I didn't waste a single tempo. You moved your queen twice. Why am I lost? I'm white, I go first. And you moved your queen twice. This just isn't fair, I tell you. Yeah. I'm very close to lost here. And he's only used like 3 minutes. I have no time left. I mean, I played the Grandmaster tournament since the last time we played. And now you're just like crushing me. Strong 1900. I don't know, man. It seems like sometimes you're really, really strong. Your rating should be higher. Don't understand why you're so low. You got to be really inconsistent. You're just overpowering me completely in this game. I don't know what I'm supposed to play last move. I literally don't have a move. Knight e3, bishop takes f4. There it is, rook d8. Another crushing move. Perfect. Great. Must be nearly lost. Yeah. Yeah, my rating drops 300 points. 300 points. Be like 1,500. I'm just lost. This is a perfect game by black. Literally. Queen h4 is probably like the best possible move. I did not expect that. And that move also. Another. I don't even... I don't know, man. I mean, I just couldn't have any moves. I was like lost by force after move 10. What am I supposed to play? But you're only playing 3-0 games, right? It's like toxic time control. I always hated 3+0. When people first started playing that online, never appealed to me. I could see playing bullet chess or blitz, but it's like it's the worst of both worlds. You don't have time to play a normal blitz game. It just, I don't know. I never liked 3-0. Five zero is like classic blitz. 3-0 is just like, where did my 2 minutes go? It's like glorified bullet. White has to be lost here. I mean, doesn't he? Maybe I'm surviving somehow. Yeah, I mean that's stupid. The Magnus Carlsen Ferrugia thing where you like lose with a bishop on the board. I mean that shouldn't exist, in any kind of blitz rules. Sorry, but that's just dumb. G5. G5 is seriously crazy. Alright. Maybe we have hope. Hope springs eternal. I've been playing dead, but there's still hope. Maybe this is a sensible thing to do. Queen h6. Alright, so I thought I was lost, honestly, when I played bishop c4. Maybe the move before that. Yeah. Well, bishop c4 is definitely lost. So it looks like I had one move, bishop f4. I mean bishop f3. You missed b5 because you don't calculate. It's hard to win chess games without calculating, you know. So f4 was a huge blunder. But I mean, knight, like a g3 is offering a draw. I mean, at best. This is crazy, man. Queen h4 is the engine's #1 move. And then knight e4 is not. No, it is the engine's #1 move. No, it's on the fence with knight g4. Knight g4 is more natural. I didn't see knight e4. It's unbelievable that like black is better here. I couldn't believe it. You're better? I didn't do anything wrong, you know. How can I be worse? But I guess knight d5 was a mistake. But I don't know what to play. Knight a4. Wow. Knight on the side of board. It has a great future on a4. Yeah, this is a mistake. This is #1 move. And I have to take a draw with g3 where you double piece sack. There's no way to protect h2. So you have draw by repetition. I mean, I didn't want that. You know, that's why. That's why I played the dumb f4. And now I'm like nearly lost because of bishop e6. Wow. I have no move. I'm like basically lost. Yeah, I mean, you have to calculate b5. I thought maybe I could play queen f3 or something. Okay. So I saw this, and I thought, okay, there's a chance I could survive. But I guess not, huh? I thought I had rook takes f4. But it doesn't work, because your queen takes f4. I'm just left like down the exchange for nothing. So, and you also have just f5. f5 is really funny. I just lose a piece now. That was a depressing game. Carlson Geary. So d takes c5 was a mistake. Wow. Yeah. I didn't think it would be bad, but I guess it's bringing your bishop to c5 and making d4 possible. But nothing is really appealing here for white. If this is my only move, it's pretty lame for white. Bishop e2, bishop g4, then I take on c5. Teodoro. Eduardo Teodoro. Alright. That was a terrible game by me. Good game by you. You just need to calculate. Your instincts is very good. I'm not really sure about this. What's white supposed to play, like queen c2? Oh, lots of bullet games. 375 blitz. So this is a new account. What am I supposed to do? Like e4? Queen c2 and e4? I've never played this line. He just like, whatever, doesn't care. Good morning. Good morning. Why not c takes b? I don't know. It's a choice. I do think that theoretically these days, I mean, I've never studied c takes b. So I had a bad experience. The one time I played the Benko accepted, I lost. It leaves a very bad memory. I don't like taking material and playing in that style where I'm grabbing a pawn and trying to keep it and losing the initiative. Especially not in blitz. But theoretically it is probably one of White's best lines. Our hero here seems like a fast player. He's played mostly bullet games. Strategically, though, White is better now. What's he going? Where's he going with knight f6? To h5? I could just play e5. But then bishop f5. Yeah, it's better for White. But how much better? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. My opponent is playing 7+5 bullet chess. Looks like I'm winning a piece. But maybe not. Never assume you're winning a piece unless you're winning a piece. G4 is radically weakening my king side. Oh, okay, I can win the exchange. I mean, I think if you do want to play the accepted Benko, that's good, but you really have to know what you're doing. You know, I just don't know it. I always decline the Benko. I've never played this variation. I do play c takes b, but I played another system where I would give the pawn back. other systems with giving the pawn back. So I do play CTXB, honestly, but not in the main line. CTXB is good. So knight c3. I win the exchange. The cost of radically weakening my king side. Yikes. It looks like he has pretty good compensation here. Yeah. Hyper bullet and bullet. Definitely not my thing, man. Oh, he's just sacking a rook. Okay. Wow, that was just insane. Hold on a second. This is quite a sacrifice from a 2000 player with just bullet games. Maybe f3 can survive. There was like zero wind here, and the door in the other room just like slammed itself shut. Like there was a freaking gale force wind. It's really weird. Very little wind. I was like, what the hell is that? First time I played this player, they're obviously pretty strong. Brand new account, of course. 16 rapid games, 375 blitz, and just tons of bullet. It seems like everyone that challenges me in my simuls, their accounts have been created like in the last week. Do people just like create new accounts and then just like dump it and make a new one every week or something? Or they're just really people, just new people. All right. Quite the rook sacrifice. That bishop is strong. Well, all right. The bishop is strong. The knight is strong. Thousands of accounts made daily by hundreds of people, right? No, whatever. I mean, it's fine. Just because I'm paranoid doesn't mean they're not out to get me. It's quite a knight on c3. But I've literally never played this line. No experience here whatsoever. Knight b1. Wow. e6. I mean, the other thing is, like, it's amazing how aggressive people are. They're completely fearless. Psycho killer here. Running out of attackers. Well, he doesn't need any more attackers. He has a freaking knight on c3. Long-lasting power of that knight is like compensation for the exchange. He doesn't necessarily have to attack me. I mean, I think he has a brutal piece that's compensation in itself. White's probably worse at some point. Maybe not now, but all right. Well, c5's hanging there. I could have taken that pawn. I still can. But that might start to have an effect, though. He has 94 tricks. Free ham. Guys, I'm just getting back in the swing of things here. Tomorrow we're going to host a tournament. Tuesday Rapid. Don't let me forget. Busy day today. Getting back to schedule, but... Tomorrow night, 6:45. Bishop e4. Of course. He's not big on tactics. Oh, look at that. Imagine that. Alright, let's see. What can we do? Rook. Well, this is 94 now, see. Bishop takes, rook takes, check. Where's our winning tactic? He just resigned? I'm not even sure I have a win. After rook f3? I don't understand. Okay, rook takes f3. I mean, I can play like rook f1 or something, but I didn't see a forced win for white. Queen c8 check, king g7. Nice, NASA launch. Oh, rated 1-0, definitely. Dude, seriously, get out of here. Mesothelioma. Excel poker. NASA launch, awesome. NASA lunch launch. Man, I've got to eat lunch. We got 20 minutes. I don't feel like playing Draco Fire. That'll just spoil my mood for the day. The last game was too brutal. Okay, Excel Poker's tough too. He's 2440. But the last game I lost, I think it was the last game in the stream too. I don't want to like lose and have my day be depressing. I don't like losing the last game, you know. I don't mind losing, but let's not show up for the last game of my stream like beat me down. Like the last time Draco Fire did that was really brutal. I was in a bad mood all the day after that. Okay, so this is a variation. I never really understood exactly what it really matters if bishop e4 check, bishop d2 or not. That much, to be honest. Not sure if that's a big deal or whatever. There's also a5, right? I mean, bishop d2, a5, isn't that? I think that's a variation. This is weird though. Usually black plays like b6 or knight of bd7. So now we have like an open Catalan with the bishop on d2. That seems strange. I didn't even know that was a move. What time is it at launch? At the launch site. Launch makes me hungry, thinking of launch. I heard there was like lightning strikes or something. They're still good to go. No, nothing major. Just some lightning strikes. I guess extremely like tall rockets have a tendency to be like struck by lightning. Bishop d7. So I don't think Excel Poker knows what he's doing here. Well, as much as he should, probably. b5. Oh, the tactic. I don't care about b5. I don't want your pawn. I have no interest in that pawn whatsoever. The question is, like, where I should put my queen, other than b5. Queen d3, knight to b4. Bishop takes b4, bishop takes b4 is a possibility. The other squares are much more passive. Oh! Low flying rocket. Hope it's not like a Russian drone or something. If it was a big one. Alright. Queen d3. So knight b4, bishop b4, bishop b4, knight e5, something, rook, and like knight c6 or something. Or just develop. Nothing but net. Strategically, white is better. But what do we do? Just develop the pieces? Are you threatening me with c5? Sir? Sire? I will take that pawn if given the opportunity now. The interesting thing in the Catalan is like that dark squared bishop for white is like kind of your worst piece. Most openings, like bishops are better than knights, but for some reason in the white side of the Catalan, the dark squared bishop isn't that great, so you're like usually willing to trade it for a knight. I don't mind that I did like bishop takes b4 with my dark squared bishop. Also shock. Well, we haven't played in a long time. We must have played them a long time ago. Thanks for Excel Poker for being a subscriber. For subscribing yesterday. I do try to play the subscribers. Guys, tomorrow night, tournament, rapid, 5 rounds, 7 or 10 plus 5, probably 10 plus 5. Maybe 15 plus 5, we'll see. I will set up the team tournament. Pawn and Horses team weekly rapid tournament tomorrow night, 6:45. I'll be streaming from 6:30. Owl Soul. What does that mean? Owl Soul. Is that a word? Or just like a... Man, my German is bad. Non-existent is more like it. I know like 3 words in German. Guten Morgen. 9. Alright, Excel Poker also from Germany. Let's develop. Although now you're threatening c5. See, that's the thing, that if he gets in c5, he suddenly has a good game. Or he's fine. The magic of the Catalan. You can't let him play c5. Very important. Be very, very quiet. No c5. Please. Rook b6. I don't know, guys. I've got a lot of work to do, so this might or might not be my last game. I've got to catch up on some work I didn't finish from last week. Okay. A6 has been played. A6 has left the building. Bishop C6. The perfect Catalan for white. Unless he can play C5. See, he's trying to play C5. Knight to E4. I can play knight takes D7. My knight is actually stronger than that bishop. I can play knight to C6. He's still not quite threatening knight like C5 here. Knight E4. It's like a queen's gambit where we're trying to give him rigor mortis of the C file. Rick and Morty. This is the way I like to play against Excel Poker. Keep him out of tactics. No tactics for you. Catalan is easy to play for white. I don't even really know any theory, and I still have a good score with this opening. Now, white is clearly better, but not quite winning. It looks like something that you would see from like some old Lasker game or Steinitz playing black. Unpleasant, but not quite lost, right? For black here. Close, but no cigar. If it was computer playing against computer, what would the result be? White wins like 75% of the time. The rest are draws. Maybe I win a pawn, but I can't convert the endgame. Maybe it's not that easy to win a pawn. I think like one of these pawns would eventually fall. A queen d6 is a sort of patient move by Excel Poker. Patient. The English patient. And my d4 pawn is in need of protection. Protection racket. Wow. Yeah, h5. Of course. The h5 is like, I don't know what to do, so I'll do h5. Right. Interesting. But I can force the queens off the board. Or not. Maybe not. Still have very strong position. I think you should avoid the exchange of queens. Probably rook d8 is your only way to do that, but I think that's the best bet. He probably just didn't think of it in time. I'm sure he would normally go for it. Nice. It's a nice square you've got there, sir. Is d5 gonna fall? Probably. There's a good chance d5 will fall. You saw it! Unbelievable. This power of suggestion. Normally, if you don't see it, you're not going to see it. But he saw it at the last minute. That was weird. Don't tell me you were, like, thinking about it. Like, I don't know whether I should take it or not. That's funny. You know, it seems like in most cases when that happens, someone blunders with this freaky blunder. You either see it or you never see it. You know, like, it's not like you wait, you know, and happen to see it later. That's kind of funny. What are you doing? Dropping a rook? What are you doing? How about yourself? Happens all the time. But it's really painful when, like, you're just, like, dominating the whole game and that happens. I don't mind dropping a rook if I'm, like, losing anyway, but, man, that hurts. That definitely hurts. Let's just sack the exchange and call it a draw. Oh no. Okay, it's cool. Nope. Gotta go. Draw? No? Are you sure you don't want to draw here? That's really greedy. Alright. You missed your window for winning. I mean, I think now it probably is a draw. You were obviously winning before. I think I was able to create a real fortress now. Your winning window has passed. No breakthroughs. Yeah. Good game, except for that. The little incident with knight d7 or rook d7. Anyway, nice to have a big fat hallucination blunder. But it is funny how he like only saw it at the last minute. That is really rare. I mean, seriously, you thought for like 45 seconds and then realized my knight and my rook was hanging. That's so strange. I mean, in almost every case when that happens, like either they see it right away or they never see it. It's kind of funny. Anyway, guys, thanks for playing. We're going to be back tomorrow night with the Rapid Tournament at 6:30 p.m. CEST stream. Take care, guys. We'll see you tomorrow night. Bye-bye.